Well, good morning, guys. I'm currently on my way to the Aero Concepts Training Center in Newark, Ohio. Started a little bit late today. I woke up with what seems to be food poisoning. So I went back to sleep and then woke up and I feel a lot better than I did earlier. So I made the call. I already had everything ready. I already signed up, had my plans ready. So I'm going to try to tough it out. Hopefully I don't have any issues when I'm at the match, but we're about an hour away, so I'm gonna get there right before the registration closes. I don't get a lot of time to do any stage planning or anything like that beforehand, but hopefully we make it there on time. If not, that would suck. Hopefully there's no wrecks or anything that caused me to be delayed, because that would be awful. So yeah, so that's where we're at right now. Not feeling 100%, but we're gonna still try to push through and get this match in. Yeah. So I will see you guys when I get there. Peace.
Stand by. All right, shooter ready?
Right.
Stand by. If you're finished, unload, still clear, hammer down, holster. Right.
Just call yourself out in the deep hole. Somebody can. That's how you.
Oh. Get there. Good run.
There we go.
You're ready. Stand by.
There we go. Are you ready? Stand by. If you are finished, unload, show clear. If clear, hammer down, holster. Range is clear. Time 1488. Go. Big homer.
Where did all these bullets come from?
11:36. I don't have.
They kept talking about the drug.
Shooter range. Bye.
I like it. Are you ready? Stand by. If you are finished unload, choke shield. Are you ready? Stand by.
There's only 20 rounds though, right? Yeah.
All right, you got it.
Good stuff.
Yes. Yep.
Shooter range. Stand by.
I thought I was over.
Damn it.
I do. You know, you think it actually makes.
They were trying to get us to do this scenario. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
There you go, Lawrence. Yeah, I was like, I'm okay. I'll do it.
All right. You almost.
Shooter ready. Stand by. If finished.
The no shoot I saw right away.
Shooter ready.
Well, guys, that's the video. I plan to do my normal like debrief in the car, but I had a bunch of stuff going on. I didn't feel good at all that entire match. Like I said during my intro, something I ate, I don't know, it was I was feeling very rough, but I'm very, 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 very happy with the results of that match. I told my son FaceTimed me when I was on my way to go get him, and I told him, I was like, you know, bud, if I got top 20 in the match, I would feel really good with that result. The first two stages were very, very, like they're stage 4 and 5, but the very first two stages I ran, I felt really, really good about. That classifier stage, I was going slow, and I had makeups, so you obviously seeing that. But so my classifier, I got a high C on that, but you know, it is what it is. I know the overall match I did is the best match I've ever had. I think I was like 75% or 73%. So huge jump, especially from last match. Last match I really dropped the ball when I was trying to push too hard. So it's a steady progression. I might throw some charts up here on the screen just so you can see kind of like, I'm a huge data guy. It's all I do at work. So like data's a huge deal for me. That's how I kind of keep track of my own progress. But you'll see the graph if I put it up here. It'll be somewhere. We'll do it here somewhere. And you'll see my hit factor and match percentage trend. But yeah, very, very happy. Stage 4 and 5, I felt really, really good, really, really fast. There was a couple things. So on stage 3. So the last stage, I went to grab my magazine while I was running, and I actually ended up slapping the magazine off the magnetic mag pouch I just got. So that reload was slower because I had knocked that mag off, but fortunately I had my extra mag there ready to go. So when I have to realize it wasn't there, I looked down real quick and found my spare mag, and it worked fine. Another thing I noticed was that I used a lot of chalk, hand chalk on my hands, like lifting chalk, because when I did the match in Fort Wayne a couple weeks ago, my hands were very oily, and like it's not an excuse. It was just something I noted. I have, generally speaking, pretty oily hands anyway. So, I got some of that, and I think every other stage I'd put more on, and I noticed it was getting in my mags, and a bunch of stuff. So like when I was packing my mags before my last stage, I noticed there's a lot of friction there. Putting the rounds in, it didn't affect the gun. It's a PDP. It handled just fine. It ran just fine. So it wasn't anything like that, but like it didn't hurt anything, but I just need to not use as much chalk. And then there was one more thing that I messed up on. Oh, so stage 2, where you guys will see stage 2, I actually there's a bunch of reshoots on there. Actually, no, the stage itself wasn't that bad. It was just that last steel target. I didn't think that I thought I went over the shooting area. So I looked down, realized I was like 2 feet away from the shooting area. So I didn't even have to, I didn't have to look down, but that cost me probably like 2-3 seconds there. And that had a no shoot on stage 3. With the makeup shots on stage 3, the makeup shots on the classifier, and that had a no shoot on stage 3. So getting those dialed in, my speed felt fine. I didn't feel uncomfortable. And believe it or not, my draws, I'm trying to rush my draws too much. So I think stage 4, I had my first shot. Stage 5. My first shot was like 0.86 or 0.9, and that's entirely too fast. I mean, I shot a delta. I mean, it was like 2 feet in front of me, so I didn't really think I needed to like get a perfect sight picture or anything like that. But I need to slow my draw down and get my grip a little bit better. That'll save me from having to do all those makeups. Like the time I save trying to draw fast, I end up losing 3 times over. And then stage 4, my transitions for the wide targets were pretty slow. So I'm going to try to get to the range here this week. local gun range has kind of helped me out with my training. So I'd like to get out there sometime this week and get those targets set up and practice my transitions like live fire, not just dry fire here. But if you guys stayed for the whole thing, I appreciate you guys watching it. And if you watch my other videos, appreciate you guys watching my progress. I'm still trying to figure out kind of the flow and the format that I want to do with all this stuff. I think it'd be cool to get one of those Insta360 cameras where I can just pop it on top of a wall at a match. That way I don't have to keep asking people to record me. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. I'm extremely happy with my progress. I have another match this weekend, barring any illnesses, because I almost didn't go. Apparently, I just got a subscriber. I didn't even go, or I didn't plan on going. I woke up that sick. I went back to sleep, and then I woke up like an hour later, and I still could make it. So, and I felt better. So, that's how bad I felt that on Sunday. But obviously, it didn't affect me too bad because it's my best match ever. So. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. Stay tuned for next week. So I'm going to be posting shorts throughout the week, just kind of basically taking this entire video and putting it in shorts format. So, all right, guys, take it easy.